Hi, I'm Scott with Marc's Mobility. Today I'm going to show you how to replace the batteries in the Pride Mobility Maxima. So stay tuned. So to change the batteries in the Maxima, first thing we're going to have to do is remove the seat. This is a captain seat, so the handle on the right hand side you can pull up, it will recline down. And from here, let me move the tiller out of my way. There we go. And I recline it down just so I have more room to work with. It's a smaller thing to lift. From here, we're going to just lift straight up, not back at an angle, just straight up. It'll pop right out. Set it to the side. And then we have this plastic shroud here. It's just held on by Velcro and a couple of plastic tabs. You should be able to pop the Velcro, which is right here, and just lift it up. And then, tilt it forward and lift it up a little bit. There's little plastic lips on the front. That gives us access to our batteries. This is the battery compartment for the Maxima. The Maxima takes two 55 amp hour batteries. These are sealed lead acid batteries. It takes 55 amp batteries. And I say two because you're not going to replace one, you're going to want to replace both. They will go bad about the same rate. After about 2 to 3 years is standard lifetime for a battery. If your Maxima has a seat lift, it'll most likely be 35 amp hour batteries. So be sure to make that distinction when ordering batteries. We do sell batteries, you can order them from us as well. But in order to take these out, you have this Velcro strap holding it down. Pretty straightforward, and then you can loosen it and kind of lift it out of the way. These plug into the motors right back here. You might be able to see on the camera two red handles. These are your plugs. You're gonna pull these out. They are a little tight. There we go. There's your plugs. We'll do both ones. I'm just gonna do one battery for the purpose of this video, but you would be replacing both of them. Once that's unplugged and your strap is removed, you can just lift your batteries out. A lot of batteries do have handles, some don't, but these do. So here's our battery. What we're going to do is take our cables off. So these are the batteries from the factory. They do use the recessed post like this. You could either use a Phillips screwdriver, or I find a 10mm wrench to be easier. But we're just going to unscrew this. And then same with the other side. So once your cable is off, you can then dispose of the old battery, and then you'll get your new battery in. So with your new battery, they might be a little different than the ones from the factory. Like I said, these are recessed post. You can get 55 amp flag post instead. Instead of it screwing down into the battery, you'll have a post that sticks up, and you'll have a bolt that goes through the post that would look like this. A lot of times there's a washer or two, and you would stick it through the bolts, put your, go on this side. Put that on, put your washer on, and then tighten it. So if you have flag post terminals, it'll look like that. I'm reusing the same battery just because this is a brand new unit. But putting these back on, whichever method it is, as long as they're 55 amp sealed lead acid batteries, the terminals don't really matter too much. Both will fit in this unit. We're going to make sure our positive is going to the positive, negative to the negative. It should be color coded, but not all batteries are. But again, you put it in the same way you took it off. You would just screw these in. There we go. I have my positive onto my positive, and then you'll get the negative onto the negative. I like to hand tighten them first before going back with a wrench. There we go. We'll just go ahead and tighten it up. And again, I prefer the wrench over the Phillips screwdriver just because you can get them a bit tighter. You don't want them wiggling loose. There we go. Put our terminal covers back on. Remember, we're doing this to both batteries. Now we're going to reinstall our battery in the unit. I'm going to make sure the strap is out of the way so it's easier to manipulate. And then drop the battery in. Go ahead and bring the strap over. You could do this afterwards. It doesn't matter too much. Pull it tight. There is a loop on the other side. There we go. I had to give myself some slack. So you go through this loop, pull it through, and then there's two different Velcro sides. They should match together like that. And then we have our cables. Make sure you're not connecting the two battery cables together. They both mount under here. There it is. There we go. They snap shut. From there, we'll put our shroud back on. The shroud has these lips that go into the front here. And then into the side as well. One on this side, one on the other. And then once you push them down, they will Velcro right back here. Our shroud is back on. Now it's time to mount the seat again. Now we're going to put the seat back on. I recommend the second person. The Maxima comes with a 22-inch wide seat. It is heavy and kind of awkward to do, so I do recommend two people for this. I don't want you to drop your seat on your unit. If you have to do it by yourself, it is a little heavy, but you can tilt it towards you and see that post and just drop it in. Should just fall in. The seat caught on my mic cable for a second. Once it just drops in, there's no latches you have to do. It'll just drop in as long as it's pointing forward. Bring your seat back up, and we are ready to go. So once again, this has been the battery replacement video for the Pride Maxima. It applies to the 3-wheel and the 4-wheel. It's the same process. But if you like this video, if you have any questions on this product, or you want to purchase one of these products or batteries, feel free to give us a call, and thank you for watching.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.